All right, we're back for the Monday Night Wars. I'm Brett Mix. This is Macho Wrestling 101. Hit like and subscribe if you like the videos I produce. This is another History of Wrestling video, Monday Night Wars. We're looking back to March 18th, 1996. The 28th Nitro, but the 25th week they went at it with the WWF. The rating for the WWF Raw was 2.9. Rating for this Nitro was 3.6 from the UTC Arena in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Bobby the Brain Heenan, Steve McMichael, and Bischoff on commentary. Shivani doing the interviewing. We start off with the Loch Ness versus Lex Luger for the TV title. It's basically the ref counting to 15 seconds while he ran out, and Luger retained the title there. Then we had Savage and Hogan come out for a promo. Savage says he likes the phrase uncontrolled chaos and tip of the iceberg. Same with Knight, and Knight says it nitroglycerin style. Hogan says, ooh yeah, the same way as they build to their Texas Tornado main event against the Horsemen. Public Enemy then take on Rocco Rocket, takes on Rick and Scott, the Steiner Brothers. The Steiner Brothers are very over in 96, a good physical tag team. Rocco and Grunge turn the match around when Grunge lead a leapfrog on the plastic chair at ringside. Public Enemy take full control and dominate the action. Eventually, Scott looks at a dangerous over belly-to-belly hit suplex by Grunge. And then Grunge on his feet gets Rick the hot tag, and the match blows up as the Steiners come back. They fire up Rocco. He misses a splash. The Steiners hone in on Grunge, and Scott hoists Grunge up to the top bulldog for a top rope bulldog at 7:02. So the winners of the match are the Steiner Brothers at 7:02. Next up, we got Arn Anderson with Woman taking on the Booty Man. The Booty Man, I should call it. I think I said the Boogie Man. The Booty Man. This match was a long match. Arn and the Booty Man, who is Brutus Beefcake. They went at it here. It went 19 minutes, just short of 20 minutes. The Booty Man starts out hot, and I hate calling him the Booty Man, but that's what his name is here. Arn takes advantage and takes the Avenger to the floor, take it to the Booty Man's arm. The Booty Man fights his way back to Kimberly, who comes down the aisle. She's the Booty Babe for the Booty Man, and he tries to break it up, but Arn jumps from him from behind. Arn bowls the Booty Man back into the ring, only to hit a running knee and give the Booty Man the upset victory at 5:43. So it was a 5-minute 43 match. I screwed that up. It was a 19-minute tag team match. This match was the 5-minute match. Then we had Eddie Guerrero take on Alex. We're going to have Eddie Guerrero and Alex right on Saturday night. It was just a promotion for that. The Road Warriors took on the Nasty Boys. The Nasty Boys charged from the back and hit the ring with a vengeance, turning this street fight from the start. Even after a break, when it looks like the match has calmed down, these four let it all hang out with some brutal chair shots over the head of the referee. Once the match settles down, all the Road Warriors, who focused on the injured ribs of Brian Knobbs, can put the big man away. Finally, Knobbs makes the hot take to Sags, and the match breaks down again. As the referee tries to get Animal and Knobbs out of the ring, the Steiner Brothers rush to the ring and attack Sags and Hawk. As Scott battles Sags, Rick battles Road Warrior Hawk. In the ring, meanwhile, Brian Knobbs walks into one of the Road Warriors' wristbands and wielded to the Animal to get the 1-2-3 at 5:54 as the Road Warriors win. Following the match, the Steiner Brothers and Road Warrior Hawk in the aisle before the replays to Sundays Uncensored. Texas Tornado match. The Taskmaster Kevin Sullivan with Women versus Hulk Hogan and the Macho Man Randy Savage. This is the final showdown before their Doomsday Cage match on Uncensored. This match would be Hogan. Sorry for losing my voice. This match would be Hogan's second to last babyface match on Nitro, following a tag team win with the Booty Man. As we all know, he turns into Hollywood Hogan in a few months after this. Hogan and Savage started hot before Sullivan and Flair attempt to take over. Woman ends up blinding Savage with nails to the eyes before Sullivan slows down Hogan, and the momentum begins to swing back and forth. Late in the match, Flair traps Savage in the figure four as Hogan traps Sullivan. The action is called in the ring, so we get a number of spots where the heels want to direct traffic one way and the faces drag in another. As Savage tries to make the comeback on Sullivan, Hogan attempts to Hulk up but eats a low blow for those efforts. The heels beat down on Hulk and Savage until Hogan eats a woman's shoe again, as the shoe came into play weeks before. Hogan does the proper Hulk up this time and arrives at ringside when he trips up Nature Boy Ric Flair and Arn Anderson. As Hogan goes after Anderson, Brian Pillman in the full loose cannonball hits the ringside and starts going after Savage. As the brawl carries on and the chairs go flying, the match is ruled a no contest. After the bell, war rages on. The Booty Man rushes to the ring and brings out the Z Gangster, known as Zeus, the final solution, who would become the ultimate solution by Sunday when someone in WCW remembered as Final Solution. Hogan, doing his best suburban commando, flees in shock and terror with the Booty Man and Randy Savage. Zeus came back. In the ring, Tony Schiavone arrives to interview the bulk of the end to Hulkamania. They claim they're going to be the ones to end Hulkamania now, like so many other dozens of people before then. Sullivan said it was going to send him to death row. Hulkamania is more like Dumb and Dumber when they're referring to Savage. Flair mocks and taunts Hogan and talks about there being no rules on Sunday, while Arn Anderson calls out the Booty Man for costing him his unbeaten streak on Nitro. Hogan and Hogan for sneaking in the back door. At Uncensored, Arn says they're going to make the Hogan the Mega Powers slow bleed. Sullivan talks about the spider and the fly and talks about how hard it is. He looked for guys that looked like Zang Gangsta as a solution, as Zeus would be the solution to put away Hulkamania. Flair then says that after the Alliance puts the Powers in the hospital, Flair will bring round Elizabeth just to see Randy, only after Elizabeth rides Space Mountain. Woo! All night long. Tony tosses back to the announced position, where a tiny bit of footage of Heenan calling Swenson the Final Solution has been edited out. Bischoff hypes the Uncensored show one final time as Heenan shouts with glee about Hulkamania and Hulk Hogan being on the verge of being over. Bischoff then hypes WCW Saturday Night, and we fade to black. This is a great edition of Monday Nitro. While it's not the best to go home, I rate it a 6.5 out of 10. It was a lot of fun. The atmosphere, the action, the sense of urgency, the unpredictability of it all made it better than some combined 9-hour shows. If you were going to put 3 of them together for Raw, this Nitro had a lot of them. Just the 1 hour show it was. We're not to the 1996 Nitros yet. We're not to the 1997 Nitros yet. 1996 Nitros in the sense of NWO. We're in 96, but not the true 96, the core of 96, the best of 1996. That's when the episodes start getting good, and we're almost there. So just hang on for that, because that's going to be a good ride when that comes. So again, this episode was rated 3.6 to Raw's 2.9, and a 6.5 out of 10 overall. So we'll see you next week for March 25th's Nitro. And I'm Brett Mix, and I'm out. Thanks for watching this review, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, because these Raws and Nitros, they're going to keep coming until the end. Until March 2001, when Vince McMahon stands in the ring as the sole winner of the Monday Night Wars. That'll be the time I stop these reviews. So enjoy them while they're here. They're going to be in their archives. They're always posted side by side, so you don't have to miss. You don't have to forget or see what segment went with one segment. You know when you see both episodes. The first 15 minutes of that episode went up against the first 15 minutes of the other episode. So it's easy to follow along. That's why I do it, and I enjoy doing it. And I'm having a blast doing it. So keep following these Nitro reviews. My notes for this one was a little sloppy, so I do apologize for this video if it wasn't as coherent in this video as other videos. I had a long day at work today and tired, but I said, screw it. I'm going to lose my voice, and I'm going to do a Nitro review. So I ended up doing it, but the next reviews will be better, I promise you, if this one wasn't up to par. Anyways, thanks for listening, everybody. Keep enjoying these reviews. I'll keep doing them. I'm Brett Mix, and I'm out.